up the wrist, the legendary tush push. We could put BTA on our opponents after we score, and we can even have a Thanksgiving feast.
Oh, the Thanksgiving feast is in the game?
27. And of course, we've got to start with the tush push.
The
it's
tush
finally
push.
here. Now, what you want to do is
very controversial.
Tab over to the sneak formation. This is in a handful of playbooks like the
Eagles. A lot of people did not like that's in the game.
You're gonna pick the tush push. Now, this
part of the game
that you want to time in the green, and it doesn't make it automatic. In fact, I feel like the tush push could be a little bit better than it is. It's not nearly as powerful as it is in real life, but it is in the game, and it can help you pick up those short yardage situations. Another cool thing is when you use a team like the Ravens, they do it with Mark Andrews, just like they do in real life. Now, timing it in the green is going to give you the best chance to get the first down. It's not automatic, but as you can see right here, we picked it up.
I like that it's not automatic.
Detail I really love. For holiday games, you're now going to get special broadcast packages and graphics. So as you can see here for Thanksgiving, during halftime, beginning of the game, end of game, you're going to get these different graphics. And of course, the winning team is going to have the feast like they do in real life. So
they got the feast in the game. Ooh, oh my bro. I want to play a Thanksgiving game now. Look at this, bro. They got the feast in it. This looks so real. I did not know they had this in the game. Yo, this is so dope. Like I said, I want to. Hey, let me know in the comments. Have you guys played a Thanksgiving game? Let me know, chat. Have you guys played the Thanksgiving game? This looks so cool right here. And the Thanksgiving presentation and stuff. Phenomenal. Hey, EA. Y'all did y'all big one. Y'all did y'all big one with this one. I like this.
I think this is pretty cool. This is a really nice attention to detail that they added
Definitely
to the game this year.
I love this. I'm big on presentation
get them for Halloween,
too.
Thanksgiving, and of course Christmas, as you can see here.
Ooh,
Christmas time.
Christmas.
I do think that you can also get this in the regular play now and online head-to-head when it's actually Christmas time later this year. But inside of franchise mode, on those specific holiday days, you're going to get these special graphics packages and transitions, which I think looks really cool. Now, speaking of cool, we've got to talk about dynamic lighting, which was in the game, but now it's even better with dynamic time of day. So you can see here for a Thursday night game, for example, in San Francisco on the West Coast, it's still light outside, whereas before it would be dark. Everything would run on Eastern time for some reason, but now we actually have the dynamic time of day to go with the lighting. So now as we get into the third quarter,
this is super dope right here. I like this.
Outside because on the West Coast, their nighttime games start around 5 o'clock. So this is a pretty cool attention to detail that they finally added. Whereas if you've got the Bills, for example, check out their new stadium as well. Their Thursday night game, it's already dark outside because they're on the East Coast. So I'm really glad that they're adding these attention to details.
This is super dope right here. I love this attention to detail.
Now, while we were talking about the Bills stadium, let's check it out because it's now in the game. Their new stadium, which looks great. And there were also some other stadiums added.
Obviously, we've heard that, you know, some things have, maybe are not the best with the Bill Stadium, but bro, look how good this looks. And I've said this before, the Buffalo fans, they deserve this, bro. This right here, bro, looks so good. I can't wait to see this opening night. Not opening night, but like their opening night. I cannot wait to see this, bro, in real life. This looks so awesome. Do you guys think this is the best looking stadium in the NFL now? Or do you guys think that the LA one or the Raiders one is still better?
Also, I don't think people know this, but you could actually play at these stadiums whenever you want. So here is the new
you can play it wherever you want.
Added to the game. The Rams and the Niners will be playing at this stadium a little bit later this year.
You have to go cut in Madden 27. What that mean?
Full look here at what the stadium looks like. You could play at the stadium whenever you want. That's the good thing when they put these stadiums in the game.
Oh, wait.
You don't have to go for this specific game in like franchise mode or something like that. You can actually play here whenever you want. Now, what you do when you go into a game where you would select the weather and the quarter length and all that, you can go down to stadium and you can actually play at all these stadiums that are outside of the U.S. as well. Here's just
you can play the outside. Yes, finally you can play the outside stadiums.
The fact that these are in the game, you don't always have to play your games at these same stadiums. You can actually switch it up a little bit and make.
Have you gotten cut in Madden 27? No, I have not.
Now, speaking of interesting, one thing I really love that they have continued building on is the alternate uniforms. So now, for example, with the Bucks, when you play with their alternate creamsicles, you also get their alternate mascot.
I really like their
creamsicle game as well. Whereas when
I do know it's possible, I just have never done it before. I've never had that happen before.
And of course, the field and the art changes. Even on the video board, as you can see, they're starting to.
Even the video board changes with the throwback uniforms. Ooh, nah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that they've added more throwback uniforms, bro. Or alternate, not throwback, alternate throwback, whatever you want to call it, uniforms. Nah, this is so dope, bro. Oh, I love this.
Well, they don't have them for every team yet, but as you can see here, you've got them for a number of teams in the game this year, which is cool because when you go to these throwback uniforms in the older games, the field art would stay the same as when you were in your regular uniforms. The video boards would stay the same as well. So they've been slowly updating this. So now when you want to play in those throwback threads, they're starting to make everything around it match, which really helps immerse you.
You trying to get cut in Madden? Why are you trying to get cut?
Now, this next thing might be the coolest one yet. You can actually be a real coach now on the sideline. So what you want to do is go...
This right here, coach mode, bro. Oh my God, bro. It is so fun. It is so fun and so cool to do, bro. This might not seem like much, but for me, I love this right here. This is one of the things I wanted in Madden, to have a coach mode. To be able to see, and you can, like, if the offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator, whoever is up top, you can see an up top view as well. Bro, this right here to me is one of the best things in Madden. This is super dope. If you have not tried coach mode, try it. I'm telling you, bro, it is so cool to see, bro. It is very, 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 very cool to see. So
go into your game.
I will advise you to do it so I can go to a better team.
Now you have
what team are you on now?
Options like auto QB, so the QB will throw for you. You've got auto snap, which I leave off because I think it's better to snap the ball yourself and let everything else play out. But you could also do the pre-play cutoff. I enable this because it makes it more realistic. That means once there's 15 seconds left on the play clock, you can no longer make any adjustments for your team. And the one I really suggest turning on here is the coach perspective. You want this on. Now you'll have the exact coach view on the sideline. But if you hit down on the D-pad, you can then have the coordinator view from the press box, which is actually
look at that. You see the coordinator view, bro.
Out the plays that you've set up. Now let me show you how this all works out. You could pick a play. You could use coach suggestions if you want it to be more realistic, or just pick your own play. And then if you hit the right trigger or R2 button, it will briefly give you the right look on the field where you can make hot routes. You can also hold down the right trigger, select the receiver.
What? You can do all this?
Red, which tells your QB that that is the first.
Wait, I ain't know you can do all this in coach mode. Like, I've only done coach mode like this. I did not know you could do all this. I've been playing this all wrong. Jesus Christ. Bro, this, oh my God, this looks so good. Yo. That's why I said coach mode is probably one of the best things in Madden 27.
First read, and as you could see, he threw the ball to the guy that I highlighted.
Even if this ain't something that you would normally check out, I think you should check it out.
If you enable the pre-play cutoff. And then you just watch your team run out the plays. It's awesome. Now, while we're speaking about cool things, what would really be cool is if you subscribe to the channel. If you're getting value out of the video, if you're enjoying it, just
make sure you subscribe to Eric Grayweather channel and my channel as well, chat.
Madden news and details. Now, if we're talking about cool things, we got to talk about one-handed catches. A lot of people still don't know that you could do this in the game. Also, we've got timing-based catching now too, which is something we have to talk about. But
ain't gonna lie, I love the one-handed
catches. You want to press the LB or L1 button, and typically you're going to want to try to do this when you're open, because if you're covered, you know, it's going to be harder to catch these. But even here in a tight window, we're able to snag it one-handed with Carnell Tate. And with the new timing-based catching feature, just in general, it's cool that you now have more control over those 50-50 jump balls. You can actually go up and try to snag a 50-50 ball, but it's not guaranteed. As you can see, it can still be knocked away. And I had to throw this in here, but of course you can still do the signature Saquon backwards hurdle, which is one of the craziest things in the game. I believe you can do this with other people this year, not just Saquon. I've seen clips of people doing it with their superstar mode players, for example, so it must be
you can do it with your superstar player?
We got to talk about all of the signature and new...
What's good, Chris?
That were added to the game. These are sick. We've got the Shador perfect
appreciate the likes,
which is a fan favorite.
Appreciate the repost.
Of course, Caleb Williams is the cover boy, so they had to add
the
his
touchdown celebration celebrations.
Celebration. To do anybody's signature, all you have to do is flick up on the right stick after you score a touchdown with them. If they have a signature, they'll do it. Just like Justin Jefferson here with the fake hamstring pull, and then he breaks out into his dance, which this has kind of been added on to his gritty, so he still does gritty in real life, but he started adding this on after, and they put it in the game. Yeah. You've got Jackson Dart who does his little signature scuba
the Jackson Dart one, bro.
Cool they're paying attention to all this likeness for players, their ratings are
Jackson Dart be killing that, boy. What?
Doing his signature dance. They're adding likeness top to bottom now so that these players look how they do in real life. You've even got Cam Ward doing his signature that he did way back in Miami. That's still in the game. It was in last year, but they've kept it for him. I mean, you can even do headstands with Amon-Ra St. Brown, which is hilarious. Yep. And of course, Saquon has his signature run into the
such a unique
celebration as well.
St. Brown got such a unique one.
You can fake the hamstring pull running into the end zone now. The old Greg.
This is super dope.
Which is hilarious. And if you celebrate with a teammate near you running into the end zone, you
bro, I love the teammate celebrations.
Rock, paper, scissors, which this is just insane.
This is super,
it's funny
super
that
dope.
They add these little details to the game just to make things more interesting.
A 3-topping large for just $10 at Pizza Hut? That's a big deal. With your choice of Hut crust and 3 of your favorite toppings.
And like I said earlier, you could put BTA on your opponent if you score. All
belt to A.
And of course, yes, you could do the 6.
Appreciate the follow.
Probably annoying, but they do it in real life. And
oh my God, the 6-7.
Really just scratching the surface in terms of what you can.
I'll be so glad when that's out. When people really
wheel menu,
stop doing that.
All these different ones
so
up. I mean, if you dive into the end zone, you can even throw a fadeaway now. Now, if we're talking about cool things, we got to talk about all the details they added for teams this year. More light shows, pyro, drone shows for night.
Appreciate the likes, Chris.
The presentation of those primetime games feel really special now. Here's just a few examples, but they just added so much crazy stuff this year to make these games feel really big. And if we're talking about the details, we have to talk about the other traditions and stuff they added. For example, the Broncos have their skydivers before the game now, which is awesome. The Jaguars have their mascot.
The Jags is probably my favorite one that they added.
With all the lights and the pyro going off. These games feel special now.
Look at this camera angle.
Under the star. This is one of my favorite pregame intros because the clips here just look almost like real life, and that's really cool. You've got Chad Johnson as the ruler of
boy Chad. Ocho.
You've got Lawrence Taylor coming out before the Giants games. You've got all of these legendary players like Greg Olsen pounding the drum for Carolina. You've got RG3 for the Commanders before the game as well. You've got Gronk ringing the bell.
Gronk ringing the bell, the best one in the game.
The best intros in the whole game, especially nighttime. And you've got Jamal Charles banging the drum for KC. And Marshawn Lynch raises the 12 flag for Seattle. That's cool too. And it doesn't just stop there. You've got things like the cannon for the Texans before the team runs out. He's going to fire that bad boy off. Now, this next one's kind of funny, and it has been in the game for a few years, but a lot of people don't actually know about it. When you go into practice mode, there's a setting for big head mode. Yes, literally. And then when you go into practice,
they have a big head mode? Wait. I did not even know this was in the game. I hadn't heard about this. Now, the other ones I've heard about. Nah. Y'all just, Eric Rayweather just gave me a video idea. The big head, bro. Oh, nah. That's crazy. Everybody has a big ass head. Wow. Now, imagine if you got a guy on the team that's head is already big and you change it to big head and he stays the same. Bro, I love stuff like this. I know this stuff is like wild or whatever, or to some people that, oh, this is not the real NFL. You're gonna get people that saying that, right? But this is just fun. This is just fun to see. Can you do this in the game mode?
Everybody's gonna kind of look like a bobblehead, which is pretty funny in my opinion.
Really is.
But we've also got licensed
especially
music,
with
crowd chants. Listen to the Ravens entrance. And another one that I really love is the Jets. Listen to their music and their chant.
I don't know why Jets fans are cheering for anyone.
And this one may be my absolute favorite. The Packers have Green and Yellow, which is an anthem from Lil Wayne for their entrance.
Hey, bro, it literally sounds like you're at the game in real life. Even though I've never been to a Packers game, I feel like this is what this would be like.
And of course, you can't have a football game without this song.
Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa. You can't have a sports game without this song.
The Rams on the West Coast have Nipsey Hussle for their entrance.
Oh yeah, I love this. Go Nipsey, go Nip, hey, hey.
And if we're just talking about atmosphere and crowd chants, you got to check out the Vikings.
Let's go. Bruh. Look at that. The Jefferson boy hitting the gritty coming out. Come on now.
Best intros. Check out the Chiefs. Not only the music, but
I'm not gonna lie to you. The Chiefs got a dope one. And the best though. That's for the Patriots. Just saying. I'm swag, I'm surfing on the body, and I'm swag, I'm surf.
Now this next thing is the epitome of cool, in my opinion. Dynamic weather. I've talked about it.
Oh my God, I love dynamic weather.
I'm talking about it again. Dynamic snow, dynamic rain, meaning it can change play to play throughout a game. The game could start off snowing, it could stop, and then start again. The game could start off clear and just be cold, but by later in the game, like we've seen in some playoff games recently, it starts snowing. Same thing for the rain. It could start and stop throughout the course of a game, and it just really makes the game feel a lot more real. Now, last year, they added the new halftime shows and weekly wrap-ups, which were really good.
Which I really did like it.
Especially this year, they took it to another level, adding a lot more detail to it. Check it out.
Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We'll start in Jacksonville.
I really love the weekly
take on the
matchup.
Colts. Daniel Jones on the money to Alec Pierce. Middle of the end zone, touchdown. The Colts win their third straight game as they get the victory today. From there, let's look in on the Bears and Seahawks from Seattle. Sam Darnold. He connects here on a 36-yard touchdown. The Seahawks get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season.
Damn, 31 to 7. Sheesh.
From there, time to look at the league leaders in sacks. As
they got the sack leaders and stuff now? Oh, this would be so dope in franchise mode, bro. Well, this is in franchise mode.
A look there at the rest of the action from week number 8 with the Saints, Giants, Niners, and Texans all off on the bye.
See, this is why I never really skip
for this week.
Now, while
the
all these
weekly
things are really
cap.
cool, Madden did also remove a few big things this year that I didn't like. And if you want to find out what those are, check out this important video.
Alrighty.